guys, if you clicked on this video, that means that you're interested in knowing a little bit more about what goes down in the TC Learn video competition. Yay! This is so awkward. Okay, we have no professional host, but yeah, we're gonna do our best to review the videos, all the submissions, and give some feedback. More detailed feedback, so everyone kind of knows what they did right and not say right, but what they did good and what they did not so good.
What they need to improve.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm Kenji, and I'm a media associate here in Tokyo Creative.
Nice. I'm reading out the comments of Wimbin, who is the head of the media department, but he was busy today, so I'm going to be reading what he has mentioned, but also sugarcoating it because it's still coming out from my mouth.
I'm Sandy. I'm a media associate as well.
Okay, so first video we're gonna start with Caleb, which was the first video submission, I think. And my opinions regarding that video is it's really good considering English is not his first language. Probably it's probably Finnish, and I think it did pretty good. The music was weird though. I'm not sure how to feel about his music because it's very it's like music that you would listen in a hotel lobby while waiting for your check-in. But it's like that for like 10 minutes. Yeah, I think it was good considering it was his first video on YouTube. So yeah, that's my opinion about it.
Okay. Wimbin's comments is that you seem to lack a little bit of confidence, but that's something that will improve over time. You just need a little bit more practice. I think presentation on YouTube is important in terms of your speaking speed and tone because you need to keep things punchy for people to stay interested in your content. He says that your camera work was really good. The video pacing and the B-roll use was very impressive. The music choice was, I think, the music choice could be more diverse though, instead of just using one song. But overall, I personally enjoyed your video. I think that your house is really interesting and the way that you showed the contents and like the special parts of, and how you highlighted the special parts of your house was really impressive.
Cool. So I'll start with the cons first. So I think the video needs a bit more B-roll, and I like highlight the fun stuff, not really like showing just everything, but usually there was really like smart hacks in those videos, like very cool things that you need to highlight more than just like the regular stuff. So that's that. And then actually there's not really much cons to this video because I really like it that much, and I think what you need to do more is like a brainstorm to make the video more fun. And yeah, so for the pros for this video is I really like the intro. The introduction part was nice and short. The video quality was really good, like the lighting was really good as well. Good captions, a very nice hyperlapse, a very nice house with smart hacks, and really looks cozy. Yeah, so really impressive video for starters, and as long as you keep doing more content, you'll do like amazing videos.
It was his first video.
Yeah,
it was
right.
literally his first video. I think it speaks a lot in terms of like the level of quality he can get.
Potentially, yeah.
He makes more videos. So moving on to the second one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to the second one, we got Andy.
Hey Andy.
The Andy-san. Yeah, I actually know this guy. We hang out a lot back in 2013 when he was in the base. But anyway, the introduction was really well done. I don't know if he bought that off of Envato Market or something. I don't know, but it was well done. Let's just say that. But I think it's really hard to evaluate his video making skills because it was a tour from like 5 years ago.
A long time ago.
It was from long time ago. Like,
Yeah.
God knows. And I wanted to ask, why did you make a video of your house 5 years ago as opposed to your house now in America?
He's hiding something.
Yeah, I don't know, man. And I think you could have bought a $10 tripod, to be honest. And yeah, it's best to clean your room before showing it to the masses. I feel like that's a huge one, and no one's gonna know about it if you live dirty, right? Like, Anyways, that's it for me.
Okay. Wimbin says that the introduction and the acting in the video was very well done. It's at the level of a pro YouTubers, as he said. However, the camera movement was kind of shaky, and I think some shots were not well lit. And I think that's very important in YouTube videos because, I mean, audio of course is important, but the visual is what people look at, right? Yeah, as Kenji said, the filming location could have been tidier because, of course, this is going to be on the internet forever. Even if you deleted someone somewhere would have already seen it. And then remember, your room is messy, so please tidy up next time. And yeah, there could have been a bit more variation to the editing and shot choices, but that's all.
Yeah, so for me, the cons are I think the intro was a bit too long, and you can make it like a bit more like concise and brief. Then you can proceed to the video. I think the font was a bit off. The font, yeah, with the blue stroke doesn't really look like visually appealing. So you can pick different font for that, and it's good to talk while taking the video or talking to the camera and just inserting B-roll, not just like holding the camera and showing it. I think there's really no story to it, but you can, by brainstorming more, you can like add a story element to it. For the pros of the video, it was really good energy starting the video and a really nice view outside.
Yeah.
Really nice view.
That was the
but-
highlight of the video, right?
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, really good start, but you can definitely improve by just doing more content. Yeah.
Is that gonna be your?
That's like my general advice.
This is a conclusion
Yeah.
to everybody.
That's my general advice, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and we're gonna move on to Lizzie. Is that how you say her name? Lizzie.
Yes, I think Lizzie. This is a nice spelling.
Yeah, it's a very igai
Cool
spelling. Cool spelling. There you go. For Lizzie, I really liked her video actually. Like, it's very wholesome and natural. It reminded me of like
Wholesome.
watching. There's this YouTube channel back then called Shaytards, and they used to make. They're like.
I know that, yeah.
Yeah, they're the first family vloggers
Yeah.
back in like 2008, and it reminds me of that. Like, your personality shows a lot.
Yeah.
Like, you're a great example that gear doesn't really matter, and I feel like it's really
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. Wimbin says that you presented the camera really naturally, and the camera work was well done as well because there were different shots and different angles, so you got really creative in that aspect. The editing was the edit was also well paced and very engaging with the audience. You keep them interested in what you're doing and you involve them in your content. So it was very emotive, and yeah, it allowed people to kind of connect with your life more than just a house video kind of thing. So yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so I think her video was pretty unique from the rest of them because she did a different intro as opposed to like regular like the other videos. But I think I don't know why, but I was bothered with the frame rates. I guess it's maybe like my two media side to it, but yeah, I think there was a bit like
It was jittery.
Yeah, it was
yeah.
jittery. Yeah, basically. So I mean, you can easily like fix that because like content is more important, right? But sometimes
Yeah.
there's specific things that disturbs a person, whether it be audio or something like those jitters. But I mean, it's easily fixable with just like the shutter speed, knowing the shutter speed and the frame rates. But overall, I really like the voiceover quality was pretty good for me. And yeah, the second part of the video about you like showing more of your personality was pretty good. So yeah, that's it for me.
Cool.
Okay, moving on to Daniel. Daniel
Yeah.
actually went to the TC Learn event.
I've met
Yeah.
Daniel a couple of
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, I've seen him once or twice. Anyways, your house video, it was cool, but it was, I feel like you were more of showing your skill set as opposed to like the intention, like the slow-mos and everything. You're like, it doesn't need to be there, I feel like. Like the video was good, but I feel like you were doing like good editing on a weird thing.
Or maybe
that
it's
makes
like
sense.
super fancy editing for a house tour.
Yeah, it's too yeah, it is too fancy for
But I
us,
understand
yeah.
because it's like a competition, so maybe they want to like showcase everything that they have, kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, Ian did say editing skills, so you got that right. But the shots were great. Everything was great. I think the acting wise was a bit weird. It felt kind of unnatural.
Presentation, yeah.
I'll give a tip for you. Actually, scripting would be nice. Just a tiny script, like hit bullet points and stuff like that. That would
Yeah.
improve you heaps on acting wise.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's it for me. And I think there's potential for you.
Wimbin's comments were contradictory to yours. The first thing he said was acting to the camera was very natural, which
Yeah,
I think
I
is
saw
really
that.
subjective because
Yeah.
I think Daniel has a very like a loud personality and people will like you for that. So I guess if they are your audience, then they would expect that from you. So it's completely fine. Just do what you like to do and just get better as you do more. Good choice of location. I don't know, does he mean like, oh, great house you got there or something, but he
I think he knows
says
where he lives.
maybe, and he says that it was cool content that was very interesting to watch. Yeah, he says the editing and the pacing of the video was well done and it shows a high production value, which is
Yeah, so for me, like the cons were, I think it was actually a really good video. Like, yeah, but I think what was lacking there was like it needs more personality. You know.
Does it feel too proper? Maybe.
Yeah, for me, because I think I met Daniel and he is, I think it's a bit different from what he was in the video than personality wise. I think when you personally meet him is much better, and I think that part would be better if you like show that to the video. You know, act like the camera is your friend or something like that. But yeah, I mean, actually, it's really good, but this like con is very specific since it's an overall good video. So like the last part, you didn't utilize the good light source that you had. So the last part was pretty dark. I mean, I saw you had like video lights, and the outside like window was really bright. If you like face the camera like the other way, you could have a much better lighting. But yeah, so pros was really good video quality, nice B-roll sequence, good text animations, good transitions as well. So overall, it was pretty good video.
I like the transitions.
Yeah,
Yeah, that transition was
exactly,
nice. Yeah. Your editing skills definitely there.
Yeah.
Better than mine, maybe.
Oh, did you say yeah? Okay, we're moving on to Yoko.
Okay. The Rilakkuma house.
Yeah, the Rilakkuma
Oh my
house.
God, Yoko! Yoko, my girl! I love your house.
Yeah,
Oh
her
my
house
God,
is
the Rilakkuma
legit.
stuff, awesome.
Okay.
Okay, so Yoko, my opinion is I think it's very unique. I mean, your house is unique.
Yeah.
Like, whether you like it or not. But I think in total of the video, your pace could be a little bit faster, and maybe you can add more value story-wise. Like, oh, like Rilakkuma, like where did you buy this? Like, what's this expensive? Like, how many countries did you go to buy Rilakkuma stuff and stuff like that? And yeah, I feel like if you added more of those tidbits, it would be more
Valuable? I don't
valuable.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would add more value to the video itself. But yeah, really good video overall. I like it.
So the content was unique and memorable to the audience, but there was a lot shown. I think everyone remembers that there was a lot of things in one frame at a time. So it might have been better to show less at a time but go deeper with the story. I think people want to know more about what it actually is rather than, hey, look at my entire collection. And people want to find out more details about the stories and like why you got it in the first place. So if you focus, I think if you kind of change your focus a little bit, like it can change the whole like POV of your video and like really increase the value, and that's good. I just end all my contents with that, all my comments with that's good.
That's fine.
Whatever.
Well, okay, so this I was really amazed by the dedication she put to Rilakkuma.
Dude, her
I
towels
was-
are Rilakkuma, her
Yeah.
rags are
Sandy
Rilakkuma.
was like not having it. He was just like, oh my God, that's too much.
Yeah,
But I was just like, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
So,
so
yeah.
cool.
So yeah, I guess I mean, obviously we're trying to help you guys as well, right? So, I would say, so my comments would be sometimes would be very technical, but it's for you, guys. It's for you to improve your skills basically. So I saw, some flickering issues with like the light. I'll tell you how to fix that. So you fix that by using a 50 shutter speed or like 100 if you're in Tokyo. Yeah, so Kanto region is like 50 to 100 shutter speed, and the flickering will be gone. Will solve your problem. So that's a tip right there. Yeah, and maybe try to make interesting story like around the Rilakkuma merch. You know, not just about just showing the merch, but maybe like which was the best piece that you had. Like how did you get to find that piece, or like how did you start your, I don't want to say addiction, but like your passion for
Your addiction.
your Rilakkuma.
You make it sound like a
I'm
sickness.
sorry about that.
terrible.
I'm sorry about
Make it
that.
sound like it's a fucking disease.
No, not addiction, like passion. I'm sorry. But yeah, really good personality and very interesting apartment. Yeah, but still, great start. Make more videos to improve your skill set. That's like my general advice. But
I think that goes for everyone as well.
Yeah.
So it's time to move on for Kevin. For Kevin, I feel like rating this will be the same for me rating a TC Homes video, because it really literally starts from the door.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like it's the standard format for all house tours, which is not bad at all.
Yeah.
But I think it needs more personality, like what you love or not love, and background story helps. Perhaps the same with Yoko actually. That's my opinion. But I think it's a really good format. Yeah, it works. That's it for me.
Oh really? The first thing I noticed is that his video has a lot of like pop-up graphics. Like
Yeah,
mine.
that's why it's literally
Yeah.
it's like the same as
Yeah.
rating a TV
If
home
you're
video.
trying to like be friends with me, let's be friends. I think it was really cute. Like he tried really hard. I was just like, oh my god, that's how I would have drawn a bathroom like sign with
Yeah.
bubbles and whatever. Just like, oh, that's cute. Okay, but Winbin says that Winbin
But
says
Wimbin thinks otherwise.
right, engaging video content. There could have been more diversity in camera angles because I think it's very like
Linear.
follow,
Yeah,
right? Like one
exactly.
shot kind of thing. Like, I'll just
Right,
follow
right,
you
right.
and
Needs more
stuff.
B-roll.
Right. Yeah. Using more angles will help keep the audience entertained and feel like they are closer to the action and like part of your story instead of just being a passive part of it and just listening to a house tour kind of thing. So,
So for me, I think adding more story elements would be helpful. I'm sorry to be very technical, but sometimes the camera was out of focus. So I think like investing in a good camera with good autofocus is important. Even like phones these days are very good with like focusing. Like
Right,
iPhones, right? Yeah. So add more B-roll while taking the tour. So while I'm taking the videos for TC.
home.
TC Homes. Oh my god, TC Homes. I usually obviously take what you're doing, like following them and taking a part while they're talking, and then after that, after the shoot, I take the B-roll afterwards. So I keep I just remember what they said, like the highlighted parts, and take B-roll of that after. So I think it's important for you to take that scene and then add more B-roll later part. So I really like the flow of the video, but it seems like what Natasha said a while ago, very straightforward. There's no B-roll to it. Adding B-roll makes a very big difference.
Yeah, and if he can do it, you can do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What
What's
he
that
said.
mean?
Because he graduated in accounting. It's
Yeah.
not even a fucking...
Yeah.
Okay.
Fun fact, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, good concept of touring a friend. Very interesting assets, though very Natasha style-ish kind of assets. But yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah.
Okay, or moving on?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
we're moving on to my favorite video, I
Hey,
think.
hey, that's my
Yay.
favorite video.
Okay, my favorite video, Tiana.
They copied
I'm
me.
excited to see this.
Tiana Jade, was it?
Tiana,
Anyway,
yeah.
really good presence in the camera, very natural and heartwarming. I feel like you did your research before actually making your own video, which makes sense. I like that about you. But at the same time, you put your own twist to it, if you will.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that needs work is music. Like, it's very heartwarming and very warm video, but the music is like, what was the music? It was like hip hop or something.
It was like the one with a beat.
Yeah, the one with the heavy.
And sometimes when we
heavy
like,
AOD,
yeah.
which I'm not a big fan of.
Sometimes when we watch it in like 2x speed just to check through the video again.
It's like yeah, I think the only thing that needs work is music, but otherwise really good video. I love it. Your personality really shows.
See, they're just trying to compliment you because you're cute. But I think you have a really nice personality and I'll be friends with you. The video was really enjoyable and I had fun watching it and like looking at your cute Australian house. But okay, Winbin's comments. You have a good presence on camera that the audience will engage with. However, the background noise was distracting, as Kenji has mentioned. Yeah, it's important to test out the audio before you start a video because bad audio is quite hard to forgive on YouTube. People just don't want to watch a video if there's bad audio. If they can't see it, at least it's like kind of like a good podcast. But if there's no good video, then you're just looking at pictures.
So for me, oh my god, I really love this video. Honestly, yeah. So I think for me, no, I'm not kissing her ass or anything.
Whatever.
I really like this video. Oh my god, it sounds so sketchy now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I really like this video. I think it's like the opposite of Daniel for me, because for Daniel's video, I thought there was lack of personality. I think this one was the opposite because there was really showing her personality, but not really, very good like filming and editing wise. But obviously it's her first video, right? So she can improve. But so aside from that, another would be like the font, the first font that you use. Maybe you could find a.
What was the first font that she used?
It was I don't know. It was
Can I see it?
pretty.
Continue.
Yeah, sorry. It was maybe you could change the font. Good walkthrough overall, but I guess still adding B-roll to it is important. So while you're taking the video, while you're talking, you could take a video also after that. add B-roll and then put the main video, put the B-roll on top of the main video. So pros, yes, like very good personality, brutally honest. Like she was like, oh, I'll put a picture here if I can figure out a way to put a picture here. But yeah,
Right.
they're very funny. Good effort and really great try for her first video, and really nice house. And I really like that you're telling a story to things, you know, while you're showing it, not just like, oh, here's my what do you call this, dragon, what do you call it, like dragon lizard or something like that. She has a story to it. So yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's
Swear to
not.
God, if it's
I don't know.
Pretty sure
It's
it's not
a
called
lizard.
It's not called a dragon
dragon
lizard.
It's a dragon lizard.
But yeah, okay, it's the font you're using called Mistral because nobody likes that font anymore.
Yeah, it's like the same equivalent as using Comic Sans.
Yeah.
It's not a good idea. But yeah.
There are a lot of really easy to find and nice looking simple Google fonts, so if you just change it up and make it
Google
simple
Font's
and
pretty
clean.
safe choice.
Nice.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I didn't even notice the font. Like,
I mean,
you didn't too,
it's
until
the,
now.
I mean, I
Yeah.
didn't remember it, but the first thing
Right.
that popped out is the apartment tour, and it's quite hard to read because the background
Yeah.
is dark and it's a black
Right,
font.
right.
So, you know.
Usually, you need to make a good impression, like in the beginning of a video.
Yeah.
You know.
We
So
might,
that's very
I might not
important.
remember it, but when I watch it, I'll be like,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
but the thing is, like, putting intros in general, I feel like is a very
Old fashioned.
old-fashioned 2014
Yeah,
kind of
but
YouTube.
yeah, people can do whatever they want. If you like
But-
intros, just
Right.
introduce your stuff. Otherwise, just get right to it. You know.
Right, because the title already says what it is. There's no need for
Yeah.
an intro. Anyways, we're moving on to Bitsy, which is the last video for today.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think she's very good at talking to camera. Very natural. Same with was the girl who was very natural at talking? Lizzie. Same with Lizzie. Very good. But the video structure kind of needs work because the start was a bit weird. But yeah, at the same time, we all have to start somewhere, right? It's well, like
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah. This kind of video is better than no video at all.
Yeah.
But
True,
the
true.
music was a bit too loud for my taste. Otherwise, it's
Oh
really
yeah,
good.
yeah. Okay.
I like it.
So Wimbit says that your talking to the camera was very natural and it's a good talking pace. I think it keeps people engaged and people stay because you have a fun personality and be like, oh, she's silly, kind of thing, you know, but it's fun to watch, that's why. The audio levels when you were talking still needs to be lower because sometimes it's really hard to hear what you're saying because the music is so loud. Unless you're just putting B-roll, then the music can be loud, otherwise what you're saying is the important part, right? So in terms of video quality, as you grow, maybe you could invest in a slightly better camera to up your production value, but yeah, that's just for later on.
For me, also, this is one of my favorite videos. But yeah, because I think overall the video was, you know, shows amazing personality. She's funny. She's also like telling great stories while sharing her, you know, things. And she's a comic artist as far as I remember. So yeah, really great artwork. So cons in the video is I think the intro part was a bit too long. Maybe you could have just start the video like right away. A good walkthrough, but still like needs more B-roll. I mean, like all of them I guess needs a bit more B-roll. I think okay, very specific but very important factor was I guess the white balance was a bit off. I know the white balance can be like really a bit tricky, but like in video wise it's very like it really helps a lot like fixing the white balance. I know it's very technical, but hopefully it really helps you, you know, in the long run, like giving this advice. So yeah.
That's
It is good
That's it.
advice, but at the same time, don't we use auto white balance for like almost every shoot?
Yeah, but like even iPhones have pretty good like white balance,
yeah.
right?
If anything, it's probably better than the DSLRs.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so yeah, that is all of our contestants for today.
Contestant submissions!
Submissions, contestants.
So that's all for our comments and feedback and reviews and whatnot. I hope that our advice has been some sort of help to you, and yeah, don't feel, I don't know, discouraged if you didn't win this competition because, you know, you guys are all just getting started and everything is gonna just get better from here on out if you just keep doing what you're doing.
I wish you guys can see my first video. It was like
Same.
outright
yeah,
crap.
my
Same.
first video was disgusting.
Yeah.
You know, I've been doing videos for so long, and yeah, so that's why I think you shouldn't be ashamed of
Yeah.
anything that you put out. It's
Yeah.
just gonna get better from here.
Yeah, you only improve, right? Yeah.
Alright, so that being said, we still have to pick a winner.
And the winner is
Tiana! Hey, congratulations! You did a really, really good job. It was really awesome watching your video, and it was just it was refreshing. I mean, it was your first time making a video like that, and it was just so nice to see your personality really shine through, and it was cool to see your place as well.
So we wanted to give some tips about why apartment videos do well and just how we think you can make the best apartment tour videos.
Yeah, so you started really well with just having your personality and just talking and just being as natural as possible. I think the best way to improve is to just
Keep making more apartment tour videos. Maybe your first one won't be the best one, but you'll definitely learn if you make more and more videos. And I think that everyone has a unique kind of perspective. If you're from Australia or America or Canada or Tokyo, everyone kind of wants to see what an apartment looks like. So I think everyone can, you know, do well in their area.
For me, I really loved watching your video, Tiana, because it was a very Australian apartment. I could recognize like the tiling, I'm like, that's very Australian. And seeing like all your fish and the size of things, it was just like a nice refresh of home for me. So thank you.
And I think that's so cool because if you're living in Tokyo or America, I have no idea what those type of apartments look like. So seeing that type of video, it's so amazing. So I'm like, oh, if I want to move to Australia, I can, you know, just watch YouTube and see those type of videos.
Yeah, but it has been amazing watching all of these submissions that everyone did. So I got to see apartments from all over the world, and they were super, super awesome. So thank you all for sending in all of your submissions.
Bye bye.
Thank you for being a part of the competition. See you